Maternal mortality is a very serious issue being faced particularly by developing countries and is actually quite preventable. Joining us to talk about advanced family planning, especially vaccination as one of the best ways to prevent maternal mortality in Nigeria, is Abimbola Adegbulugbe. She is a seasoned public health nurse, practitioner, and family planning reproductive health resource trainer. She's been a facilitator with over 20 years of experience in various fields of health delivery. You're very welcome, Ma.
Welcome. Thank you so much.
Okay, so this is it's a touchy subject for so many people, family planning. But for those that don't understand it, can we break it down and say what exactly is family planning?
Thank you so much. Family planning, as you said, is touchy, but it shouldn't be touchy because it's a social norm that we are bringing now.
Okay.
And so for the media, I thank you so much for bringing it out so that a lot of people will know. When we are talking of family planning, it's a conscious effort that the individual or couples should make about their family.
Okay.
We generally say that another way we call it nowadays is childbirth spacing.
Okay.
Childbirth spacing, but there are a lot of things to that. You can also say family planning is when somebody wants to have the babies by choice and not by chance.
Okay.
So that, and then you cut your coat according to your cloth, not your size, like we used to have.
Okay.
If you have a 2 years material, you know, you sew a jumper.
Of course.
So, but if you have a 4 years material, you know what to sew. So, to wrap it up, family planning, even the WHO, the World Health Organization, saying the importance as a definite definition that includes being a thinking that is adopted by both individuals and couples.
Okay.
So having knowledge and attitudes from some of these people like us, so that towards social development.
Okay, I've heard two main things here.
Yes.
You said child spacing.
Child spacing.
And then you also said having children by choice, not by chance. Okay, so I want to focus on those two areas.
Thank you.
For child spacing now, a lot of young couples, as soon as they get married, they want to have a child immediately, or some of them want to have 2-3 children almost at once, one after the other. What's your advice for people who have that mentality?
Thank you so much. Like it's been stated, we have the family planning stakeholders. Let me say the nation. We have a national family planning blueprint.
Okay.
From about 2014, and there are 7 aspects that are captured in that one. Demand generation, you should go out there. Then the services delivery.
Okay.
Then we should be able to communicate to the young ones, or let me put the age group, the reproductive age group, which is between the 15 to 49. That is the global reproductive age group. So we are doing all in our best to go around to tell them there are benefits if you space. There are a lot of benefits. I can go on and know family planning.
What exactly do you think is the best spacing in terms of years for young couples?
Yes, thank you so much. Usually we say 2 years spacing.
Okay.
Why do we say that? When you look at the development and the growth of the baby, there is what we call breastfeeding. And we say, for you to have exclusive breastfeeding, the child goes on the breast for 6 months.
Okay.
Without water. By the time after 6 months, they start taking other foods, supplementary foods. Then growing, the mother should be able to go through this growth system. Not only that, for the mother, it has to recuperate between the births.
Okay. So in other words, for the woman's health.
For the health of the family. Okay. If a woman is not healthy, you cannot even take the home front. For the general, when we are, if you look at our blueprints, national blueprint, we have the logo initially, which is going to be changed soon, where we have the couple and the child within. Is the totality now to the nation too. Okay. So we should be able to.
We've talked a little bit about child spacing now.
Yes.
The other one is by choice, not by chance.
Yes.
So what are the actual options that couples have so that they don't have children by chance?
Thank you so much. We have a lot of methods, family planning methods. There are a lot. Okay. We have the natural family planning. There's definitely no how for anybody who wants to plan. Okay. You will always get one. We have the barrier methods. When we are talking about the condoms. Okay. We have for female, is now available for the female.
The female, female condoms are also available. Okay.
They are available. We also have the male condoms has been the one that has been there. Then we also have the natural family planning method. That when you don't even want to take anything orally, you can always pin on it. We also have the ones that are the hormonals, the pills.
So let me take them one by one. Okay. So you said the barrier method, which is the use of condoms.
Barrier, just as the name implies.
So create a barrier. Then you also said there are the oral pill,
the hormonals, which the hormonals. Of the oral pills, the injectables, the implant.
Implants, okay.
So we also have the
these are all available.
Contraceptive device, all available.
Okay.
Within the, that's why we are creating.
So side effects is something a lot of people worry about. So there are a lot of myths about taking all these oral or intrauterine methods. Could you help us explain a few of them?
Thank you so much. When people say there are side effects, there are a lot of myths and misconceptions in family planning. And this is one of the barriers that we stakeholders, the advocacy group, the developmental companies, like Pathfinder, Nuri, the nation, and all of us are trying to block. Okay. There are barriers, which are the myths and misconceptions. Okay. And this one, people that don't actually have a lot of knowledge go on to stress on some of those side effects. Okay. You will realize that anything you take into the mouth sometimes have side effects. Of course. But they are not the side effects that
people are thinking.
Okay. Not people are thinking. And in this service delivery points, there are people there well trained
to explain,
to know. Before you obtain a method, you are tested. Okay. Everything about you is they know that this is what
suits you. Okay.
And because of the contraceptive prevalence rate that we are after, which is that the woman must be able to have at least, or the partner have a method, they are going out to explain. Okay. If the contraceptive prevalence rate in the nation has been so low, 15%, we want to boost it up. By this very year, we are talking about 2018, to 36%. And Lagos State wants to have theirs to 74%.
I have to ask you now, because there are a lot of, from the woman's point of view, I think the women are being given a lot more information about it as opposed to the men. So for some men that are watching now and are thinking that they are not supposed to have any form of family planning, what would you say to them?
Thank you so much. Male participation in family plan is a thing we've been battling with. Okay. I remember when I was having a course in Unilag, my main research was on male participation in family planning. Okay. That's in the 90s. And we have gone a long way to make sure that male, they are invited. We welcome them first in our various clinics.
So what
we show them many methods.
Okay, you show them.
Apart from the methods, they can partner also with our partners. There are a lot of ones that they can use together.
Okay.
Let me give an example. Even the condoms, even the female condoms, even one of the natural family planning methods that we have, which is the standard days method, which is like a circle beads.
Okay.
Husband and wife together can watch it.
Okay.
There are beads, there are colors, where, okay, you know that, oh, when the ring is somewhere,
yes.
oh, my husband, this is the time.
All right.
I am safe. So there are a lot of things. We encourage them.
I am so pleased that you were able to come and discuss this with us. Thank you so much for coming to the studio. And for those who don't know much about family planning, you know, all those myths are considered a thing of the past. We need to have a lot more awareness. And if, for instance, you're a man and you've never heard about it, or you want to have some more information about it, please do some research.